Imagine standing at the edge of a pier. The wooden planks creak beneath your feet. The air smells of salt and seaweed. You lean forward, peering into the water. Sunlight dances on the surface, obscuring the depths below. A shiver runs down your spine. This, my friends, is the unsettling allure of the abyss. It's a fear as old as humanity itself. This fear is not merely about the physical danger deep water presents. It's deeper than that. It's about the unknown, the unseen, the mysteries lurking beneath the surface. It's a primal instinct woven into the fabric of our being. For millennia, humans have gazed into the depths of oceans, lakes, and caves with a mixture of awe and trepidation. These dark, unexplored realms hold a powerful sway over our imaginations, sparking both curiosity and primal fear. Why? What is it about these places that triggers such a visceral response? To understand our fear of depths, we must journey back to our evolutionary roots. Our ancestors learned to associate deep water with danger. Predators lurked beneath the surface. Unexpected currents could sweep them away. This instinctive fear became embedded in our DNA. Even today, that ancient fear can still stir within us. Psychology offers further insights into our complex relationship with depths. Our brains, you see, are wired to make sense of the world through visual cues. Depth perception, the ability to judge distances and perceive three-dimensional space, is crucial for our survival. However, when we look into the depths, our usual visual cues become distorted. The play of light and shadow, the lack of familiar reference points can create an unsettling sense of disorientation. Our brains struggle to process this unfamiliar visual information, triggering feelings of unease and anxiety. This disorientation is further amplified by the sensation of vertigo, that dizzying feeling of being off balance. Heights, particularly when looking down from a great distance, can induce vertigo, intensifying the fear response. Our bodies, finely tuned to maintain equilibrium, send out alarm signals when our sense of balance is disrupted. The fear of depths, like all phobias, manifests not only in our minds but also in our bodies. Our sympathetic nervous system kicks into gear, triggering a cascade of physiological responses. Our hearts race, our palms sweat, our breathing becomes shallow and rapid. This fight or flight response, while essential for survival in dangerous situations, can be debilitating when triggered by irrational fears. The physical sensations of fear can be so overwhelming that they reinforce the fear itself, creating a vicious cycle. The fear of depths can also manifest in more subtle ways. Some people experience nausea or dizziness when confronted with deep water or heights. Others feel a sense of dread, a feeling of impending doom that washes over them. These physical and emotional responses are all part of the complex tapestry of fear. The fear of depths is not just a personal experience, it's also deeply ingrained in our collective consciousness. Throughout history, cultures around the world have woven myths and legends about the creatures and spirits that inhabit the deep. These stories, passed down through generations, reflect our deepest fears and anxieties about the unknown. From the Kraken, a monstrous sea creature said to drag ships to their doom, to the sirens who lured sailors to watery graves with their enchanting songs, the depths have long been associated with danger and the supernatural. These tales served as cautionary warnings, reminding people of the perils that lurked beneath the surface. Even today, these ancient stories continue to hold power over our imaginations. They remind us that the fear of depths is not simply a product of our modern world, but a primal instinct that connects us to our ancestors and the mysteries of the natural world. While the fear of depths might seem like a relic of our evolutionary past, it's very much present in our modern lives. Even in our concrete jungles far from the crashing waves and shadowy forests, the fear of depths finds new ways to manifest itself. Consider the towering skyscrapers that pierce the sky. For some, looking down from a high-rise window triggers the same primal fear as standing at the edge of a cliff. The ground seems miles away, the cars and people below appearing miniature and insignificant. Even seemingly mundane activities like swimming in a pool can evoke anxiety in those with a fear of depths. The feeling of being submerged, of not being able to see the bottom clearly, can trigger a panic response. The fear is not necessarily rational, but it's very real nonetheless. The good news is that the fear of depths, like most phobias, can be managed and even overcome. Therapists and psychologists have developed a range of techniques to help individuals confront their fears in a safe and controlled environment. One common approach is exposure therapy, where individuals are gradually exposed to the object of their fear, in this case, depths. This might involve starting with looking at pictures of deep water, then progressing to watching videos, and eventually to real-life exposure in a controlled setting. Another effective technique is cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, which focuses on identifying and changing the negative thought patterns that contribute to the fear. CBT helps individuals challenge their irrational beliefs and develop more realistic and adaptive ways of thinking about depths. Confronting the fear of depths is not easy. It requires courage, determination, and a willingness to step outside of one's comfort zone. But the rewards can be life-changing. Overcoming this fear can lead to a profound sense of accomplishment, a feeling of empowerment that extends to other areas of life. For some, facing their fear of depths opens up a world of possibilities. They might discover a passion for scuba diving, exploring the hidden wonders of the underwater world. Others might find joy in hiking through mountainous terrain, marveling at the breathtaking views from lofty peaks. The journey of confronting any fear is ultimately a journey of self-discovery. It's about pushing past our perceived limitations and embracing the unknown. And in doing so, we often discover hidden strengths and resilience we never knew we possessed. The fear of depths, while deeply ingrained in our psyche, is not insurmountable. By understanding its origins and seeking support, we can manage and overcome this fear. In doing so, we open ourselves to a world of possibilities. The depths can become a source of wonder and inspiration. They remind us of the vastness of the natural world and our capacity to adapt and thrive.